Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where we're currently playing Solasta, Crown of the Magister. This is episode 7. Last time we entered the Dark Castle area in search of an extra gem for our crown that we're wearing. We've just entered this new area. We've sort of made an alliance with the necromancer who lives in the castle. We're told there's a... well, the game calls it Defiler, but essentially they're vampires that is restricting her access to the master of the castle, so we've been tasked with going in further to investigate that. We're just checking in a quick chest here before we move on. There's what's called a rough blue diamond. It looks like another crafting material, so we'll take that. Just having a little explore around. I think there's only really one way we can push forward here, which is to climb up here, so we'll do that now. We spotted some tracks. They say they're probably bandits, but I suspect they're probably not. Right, we've got something called a Badlands Wraith in this next area. They roll quite low, so we're all going first. It's our wizard. It's quite tempting to use the fireball spell that we've just taken. You can target two of them. But we've only got 2, so I might hang on to that for now. Let's just start with a firebolt and see what that does. Did 8 damage, that's not too bad. I think this thing can fly, so what we'll do with our wizard, we'll just move her back a little bit to here, in case it tries to attack us. And we'll also send the ranger down. Gets 3 attacks now. So we'll put all those into this wraith. So it did 8 damage, that's okay, but we've got a couple more attacks, let's do those. That's a 10. It resists the piercing, so between the 3 of those, I mean, we've got it down to, well, almost half health. What I think I'll do is I'll move Fluffy, our cleric, in a little bit closer. What I might do is, we have a few spell slots available, so let's use our guiding bolt just at the first level. See what that does to it. It does radiant damage, which I was hoping it might be vulnerable to. I don't know if it is, but it did quite a lot of damage anyway, which is nice. So Boring can't get up very close, so we'll bring him up as far as we can. What can we see here? So on the Badlands Wraith little icon up here, we can see that it's disadvantaged by light, and I think perhaps that guiding bolt we did has given it some light. So it should be at disadvantage when it tries to attack next. Don't know what we can use. The crown, not really, nothing there. So we'll dash him in, and we'll bring him here. So hopefully he'll be a bit of a target for these other enemies back here. He is. Oh, even with disadvantage, that did quite a lot of damage, and it did some sort of vampiric touch, because it actually healed all the damage that we just did to it with that guiding bolt, which is unfortunate. So it is quite strong, and this Badlands Ghast is quite strong, so I think I'll probably will at this point burn a spell slot. I'll have to move a bit closer to get line of sight there. So we'll do the Scorching Ray, and we'll put... we've got 4, haven't we? So maybe if we put 3 on the Wraith and 1 on this Ghast. Okay, it's actually resistant to fire, so we only did half damage on each of those, which is a shame. I think all we can do is attack, really, and miss. That's a crit though, so that makes up for it. I think it was resistant to piercing though, so what I might do is use my piercing attack on this ghast over here. There we go. So it's Fluffy's turn again, and he's got this ghoul now. So we'll go back to our melee weapon. I really want to burn another spell slot, so we'll just attack it. So boring. We'll attack the wraith, and if we get a chance, we'll smite it as well, because I just want to get rid of it at this point. And there it goes. We'll use our second attack on the ghast. I'll pass this time. We still do quite a lot of damage. It's going to get an attack on us though in a minute. That's one miss. That's a hit. So it does 6 damage, and we actually rolled a successful constitution check, so I think that might have been like a poison attack or something, but we successfully saved against it. We'll just, it's low on health, so we'll just do the firebolt again here. We've got, what, it looks like 1 HP again. But that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. So we've got 2 attacks now on this ghoul who has got 19 health. It's possible that we could take him down with our attack and our melee. So yeah, so we need to do 5 now, don't we? 6, sorry. 6 remaining. I thought we'd missed, but we actually did hit. And there it goes. Decent amount of XP for that. Let's see what they dropped. Some basic gear and a bit of magnesium. Well, we'll take the magnesium. And we'll check what's in this corner over here. I got some flowers. Where do we go? Up the staircase, probably. Now, there's an area through here. We haven't gone yet. But I think we can get up here. We could probably, well, our ranger who's got spider climb definitely can. So we'll just go and open this basket. And there's a chest as well. So we'll look at both of those. Got some bolts, but they're acid bolts, acid arrows, so we'll take both of those. Leave the torch. It's quite a high check, 20. We need to roll a 10 at least. There we go. Take the money. Take the scales, take the scroll. Got a recipe here for a potion of healing. I think we probably already know that. We do. We'll take the recipe because you can still sell those. Take the cone, take the flower, and this is... Oh, I was wondering if it might be a magical weapon, but it's not. It's just a plain one, so we'll leave that. And we will head upstairs as a group. Did take a bit of damage in that fight. I won't use any healing for now, but if we feel like we're coming to an area with a big battle, maybe we will then. I haven't been in this area. I'll just quickly come round here to this area. I don't think we've been there yet. Yeah, we can get in this way. Just in case there was something to loot, but I don't think there is. No. So let's just go here. Like a little bedroom here, or study, but there's nothing in that. So we'll knock this crate down. I think that's to make a little bridge to get across. And see what's in this bag over here. Bit of money, got a potion. We'll just take all of that. A few reagents, bit of food. And this looks like an exit to the next area. Actually, let's quickly pop over here, because I mentioned this briefly in the last episode, but actually in this area you've got these boarded up windows. You can't attack them from distance, but when you're up close you can actually attack them with a weapon and let the sunlight in, which is quite good, especially considering that I think in our next area we're going to be in quite a big fight. So actually, although I said I wouldn't do any healing yet, I will now. Let's see, what can we do? Don't want to use upper level 2 slot because I want that spiritual weapon. Multiple heal, multiple. Okay, well we'll do this, and we'll heal everyone who's currently down on health. I think I've done that as a ritual actually. Yeah, so that he's all. So Boring's almost back to maximum, but as he's a paladin, what we'll do instead, we'll use his lay on hands on himself. He needs 7 hit points, so we'll just take him up to maximum on that. Looking good. I could have done a short rest as well, I suppose, but we had the spells to do the healing, and we'll come in here.
Well, Lazaria's taste in minions seems to be improving.
We're no one's minions, lady.
Something tells me she might be the vampire.
You defeated her then? I'm almost impressed.
Just having a quick look at our choices here. I think what we'll do... don't have a very high chance of deceiving her. We've got a same amount of persuading her. We'll try the intimidate option. It's a coin flip. We've got a 50% chance of doing that.
We need to speak to your master. You can get out of our way or try to stop us.
I'm in a generous mood today. Go ahead. But don't expect to get any sense out of the old coward.
What does that mean, getting sense out of him?
He sealed his apartments off with powerful magic. Keeps raving about gods coming to get him. The minor gate is the only way in.
Minor gate?
Yes, over there.
Got an achievement for that. So actually, the last time I did this, I was in combat there and had to kill Aksha. But here we don't have to, so... in a way it's a bit of a shame, because although we got 1600 XP just from persuading her, so I think that's probably as much as you'd get from the combat. We'll have a quick look at where we are. We've still got loads to go till the next level. We only really just leveled up, but there's a good amount of XP. I think we can still search the things in her room. There is some good loot in here. Well, there should be. Let's see, we've got a couple of recipes. We've got a Doomblade Rapier and a Doomblade Greatsword. So we can decide which to do. So we've got... I don't think we have the Primed Rapier. We've definitely got the Doom Gem. We know we got that in an earlier episode. Don't know if we've got a Greatsword. Let's just have a quick look. So no. So we've got a Battle Axe, a Great Axe, and a Mace all primed, and some hide armour, which... to be honest, I'll probably end up selling because none of our people really uses
You must think
that kind
I was
of armor.
born yesterday.
Okay. Oh! Okay. She didn't like us rummaging through her stuff, so she's attacking us anyway. I wonder if that means we'll get the XP twice, so that could be quite good. Normally in this fight, what you want to do up here is come up and smash these windows and put her in daylight, which should make this fight a lot easier. But... yeah, we're down here and we can't do that, so I think we have to just go and try and get the damage on her. She's the biggest threat here. We did take the sunlight spell, I think, on our cleric when we leveled up last, so what we'll probably do is cast that when we get the chance, but she's going to get an attack in first. In fact, it says she's... oh no, so she's got a boost when she's in full darkness. She's going to regenerate 10 HP per round. Passively. She's resistant to my attacks, which is a bit annoying. Oh, and she gets to do legendary actions as well. So she's going to try and bite us. And she does. So we take 4 damage and she heals 4 hit points. So we really want to get the sunlight going in here, I think. We'll make our weapon a divine weapon. We'll go over and attack it, and we want to try and, if we hit, we'll do a smite as well. And in fact, we might do a level 2 smite on this. So we do 25 damage in 1 hit. It's pretty good. She's got plenty more though. We'll do that again actually. So this time we do 28, 32, 35 damage. So she's almost dead. But she is going to act next. She casts spell, but I believe we all save against that. Now, I would normally use a fireball against her, but we've got allies in the area, so we'll do a scorching ray. We'll put it all on her. Don't want to really take any chances here. It might be overkill. In fact, we miss with 2 of them. So she's still alive, and she's going to act now. She does miss, however. She's probably got more than 1 attack. Yep, so that's a hit. And again, she deals 4 damage and heals for 4. In fact, she healed, because it's once per turn, she also healed another 15 hit points. So she's quite healthy again after that. We do have other vampires here, though. So although she's looking a bit peaky, what we'll do, I think, is cast that sunlight spell. Yeah, daylight, sorry. So we'll cast that here, and we'll try and get all these vampires in the same area of effect. So hopefully, yeah, they're actually wounded by light, so I don't think we can do anything now. We can cast a spell, but it's just sparkle, isn't it? Yeah. So hopefully, rather than healing in darkness, she's actually going to be taking damage, or she harms one of her minions and takes his health. So he took 10 damage just from being in this daylight area of effect. I think we'll shield just to avoid that damage on our wizard. And he misses that time. Probably no. I was going to say he's probably going to run away again, but chose not to. So yeah, as well as taking the damage, they've got the disadvantage from being in the light. So we should be doing pretty well here now. We'll attack Akshia again. She's the biggest threat. Should be able to take her down before her next go. She might get another legendary action in, however. So that's a fail. Here she goes. So what's she going to do? Dark Veil. So I think that's blinded us, isn't it? Which gives us disadvantage on the attack. I mean, we're still going to do it. But we do miss. We've got 1 more chance. Come on. See, that time it was a 19, which is good. So let's smite as well. We want to make sure of this. Down she goes. We'll keep Saboring there. He's in melee range of this other vampire here. So we've got a vampire in melee range. So what I think we'll do is cast this Burning Hands. That was disadvantage for some reason. Oh no, he rolled disadvantage on the save and he failed, so he took full damage then from that Burning Hand. So he's yeah, quite damaged now. And we've got Fluffy, so what we'll probably do is try and go for the weak one, who's on our wizard. Just cast a Guiding Bolt, level 1. So he's quite ill now, isn't he? We don't know how much health he's got, but it's not much. Oh, he took another 10 from the sunlight, I forgot about that. We'll shield again. And a miss. Yeah, they're running away. They're trying to get out of the sunlight. Probably wisely. And they run away, but I think if I just come up here and I can finish this one off quite easily. Got advantage. And he's dead. There's only 1 more now, so although she won't be in the sunlight anymore, I don't think we'll just carry on attacking her. If I can. Yeah, we're all taking our turn before her next turn, so this shouldn't be too hard. I don't think we'll bother smiting though, so we'll keep that spell slot open. Getting there. I think we'll just use the firebolt now. There's not much health left. Now Fluffy, so she's probably got a bit much for our crossbow. Well, we'll do it. She's almost there. That's a miss though. She is still a disadvantage, so she misses her attack. Only the one. And this should be it. Almost. There we go. So actually we got a fight in as well, and let's just see if we get the XP twice. We do, in fact. So that's pretty good. It's probably the optimal way of doing it, really. Get the XP twice. All from being nosy and poking around in her things. So her journal isn't... we picked it up, but it's not readable. It's an artifact that we can hand to one of the factions. They're all... Actually, the antiquarians are a bit more interested in it, so we'll probably end up giving to them. And we'll check over here. This bed looks like a lootable object. We've got a primed longbow and a gem. Don't think we have any recipes for longbows at the moment, but when we do, we'll probably do that. Now, we searched the bookcase, didn't we? So let's search the suit of armour over here. And we got a splendid half armour, so that... The word splendid is the clue there. This is actually going to be a magical object that we've picked up. So what we'll do is we'll select our wizard and we'll detect magic first of all. And then we'll identify, find out exactly what it is. Half plate +1. So that looks pretty good for Sir Boring, actually, if we go back into his inventory here. So he's currently on 19 AC. If we put this half plate on, which I can actually see is... It might be better because it's got a dex bonus, which he does have. So if we put this on, it actually does take him up to 20, which is great. So let's try the... what's it called? It's chainmail +1. We'll try that on our dwarf, actually. If he can't equip it, I think, because it's classed as heavy armour, which probably means our ranger can't wear it either. Yeah, they can't. So we'll just give it on Sir Boring, and we'll sell that next time we come to a vendor of some kind. Okay, we'll carry on.
So, this is the miner gate?
And we're sure it goes where the Defiler woman said it goes?
Did you see any other way to get there?
So we're just going to trust her? We've heard how paranoid this master is. So are we going?
Why don't you go first? If it's somewhere nice, you can come back and tell us.
Right, so we've been up there, haven't we? There's nothing else to loot in here, so we'll go through this gate.
Ugh. Teleporting feels weird.
I wonder what this Mardracht is like.
If he fought at the rift, imagine what stories he can tell.
Dropping in, unannounced, on a paranoid recluse with untold magical powers. What could possibly go wrong?
It's a fair point. We're going to do it anyway. Now, this is a bit of a puzzle area, so what we're going to do here... I think they stopped because they saw the trap, so let's disarm these traps first.
I think this slab has triggered something.
I think this slab has triggered something.
Yes, if we can... Not quite sure what it's triggered. I think it's a door back there, but what we'll do first is actually we're going to take our ranger who can spider climb her way in here and try and disarm this trap. Actually, she can do it through the bars, but we'll get her to press this button here. Ooh. More traps, so we'll click on the button again. Yeah, it's opened the door, so they can all get in here now, but I don't think there's much point to it. Actually, what we'll do, we'll leave Boring's on the... Oh, I was going to say Boring's on the square there. We'll leave him there. And let's move forward with our ranger. There's another trap over here to disarm. And in fact, there's one through here as well. I think that may have opened this gate. So as we're here, we'll just poke our heads around here and see what's going on. There's another floor plate to stand on, so we'll do that. We've got a Crystal of Winter and a couple of crafting manuals. Let's have a quick look at those. She's actually got one here. I've not... Oh yeah, that's the one we already knew. So we've got a Frostburn Dagger. We've just picked up the gem we need to craft that, and a longsword as well. We don't have either of those primed weapons just yet. We'll leave her there. Sorry, we'll put her on the floor panel first, and then we'll
I heard some kind of
select
mechanism.
Fluffy over here. There's another floor panel here, so let's stand on that.
I think this slab has triggered something.
And let's open this door back here, which is good. However, we do need our ranger to come and disarm this trap, so let's move our wizard over to this panel. Oh. Why can't she get there now? What closed it? Was it this?
I think this slab has triggered something.
Maybe that did just open that, so let's bring the ranger around anyway. Yeah. Okay. In fact, there's a door here as well, which saying no path to destination. I mean, it should be. It's right here. And another trap. Now there's a bag to open. Got some gold, got a spell, and we've got a journal, so we'll have a quick look at that. Aksha told me that if we wanted to meet the Master, we would have to find the stairs and then follow a specific path. Once we find the stairs, we need to go up. Sorry, we need to go down, go up. After that, she told us to turn right, go up, and then go up. Sorry, down one more time. We have some symbols here just to hammer that home. So what you have to do here is start off by going into this room. And we'll free that. We'll knock this aside, so once I think it's boring and Fluffy move off their panels, like so, they can still come in the room, because that gate will close. There we go. But they can still get in.
This slab has triggered something.
Come on. They can crawl through this hole. So what we have to do first is to once again stand on these floor tiles here, one character on each tile, and that'll start the puzzle for this area. So that journal said that we had to start at the stairs, and what we see here is that this little symbol on this wall panel here is a set of stairs, but if we needed to check that, we'd look in our journal and realise that it looks the same. And then once we go in that little blue glowing area, we can activate the wall panel. And there, it's set off a little symbol in the middle. And we find ourselves in a different area. So what we'll do first, we'll just have a little look at this thing on the wall. I think it's like a collectible artifact. So not related to the puzzle, but something we can give to a faction later.
It's similar to some magical wards I've seen, but
Don't touch it. Don't go near it. Don't even look at it.
it hasn't done anything yet.
It doesn't
He's so brave.
work. I wonder.
Don't. Just don't.
Perhaps he made a spelling mistake.
I hate you.
That's actually quite funny. So we're going to... Ooh, we've actually just climbed over there. But I want to pick the lock. I want other people to be able to come in here. Because I think they're going to be a bit of a combat. There we go. And we've got this Spectral Avenger here, who gets to go first. Got quite a lot of hit points, 90 hit points. He gets 2 attacks, is it? Yeah, so the second one hits, and it hits hard. The 15 damage on that. Wow, so he's got 4d6 damage, so let's try and avoid much more of that, I think. So let's... using up a lot of spell slots here. Let's just start with a firebolt. 20 damage, that was good. I think he must... Did we roll maximum that? We did. 20 out of 20, which is pretty nice. It's Fluffy's turn, so we are going to cast a guiding bolt at 2nd level, I think. Pretty good, another 19 hit points. Now it's our ranger, so we're just we'll attack 3 times. Each one doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but still, by attacking 3 times it adds up. And hopefully Sir Boring can come over here and finish him off now with 2 attacks. What's he got? It's 29, so I think if we can smite once, it's our last slot, we get him down quite low. We've got a chance of doing this, but perhaps it's going to take another one. Yeah, so he's going to get another attack on us. Hopefully he can miss. He did hit, but not for as much damage this time. He's only got 4 health left, so I think we'll just try another firebolt here. Oh, we missed this time. We'll get Fluffy to just try and shoot him. We miss again. That's just a... try not to get this done. There we go. Critical miss, critical hit. Decent amount of XP, actually, just for considering it's just the one enemy. So we'll see what's in this bag that he was protecting. So we've got a magnificent shield. So actually that looks like a magical shield that we can use. Remarkable arrows, that's probably a more magical arrows. And a journal, so let's have a look at the journal first of all. So last night we found the stairs, it's a symbol, blah 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 blah. So yeah, it basically explains what we've already deduced, that we have to follow the symbols in the correct order. By picking them up we found out these are arrows +1, so we'll give them to our ranger who can add them to our stack, and we'll detect magic on this shield and see what that is. There's another potion there as well that I haven't identified yet. There we go. Shield +1, that's nice. That's an upgrade on what we're using. Let's do the identify again, because it looked like it had a couple of other things we haven't investigated yet. These look like the same, so hopefully once I've identified one, it'll work on both. There we go. So let's just go in his inventory there. Can they stack now? They can. Let's give ourselves the shield +1. So that's moved our AC up another 1 as well. That's nice. Make him that bit harder to hit. That's probably all we've got to do here. There is a little crawl space here, so we're going to go through that next. There, and we've got a couple of interactable tiles here. We've got a potion, got some more bolts. So we've got a choice of symbols. We can. There's one pointing to the right and there's one pointing down. Now I can't remember which one we do next, so we'll quickly look at that journal again, which our ranger found. So we want to go down and then up on the next 2. So let's go in this side. Get another little symbol pop up there, shows we did it the right one. Now we're looking for an up, aren't we? So the up arrow is just over here.
I heard some kind of mechanism.
Now I'm going to have to check the journal again. Although I think as we're in this area, I think it's the... is this... Oh. You can all get around, there's a little bit of some kind of mechanism. Okay. I was just saying, because we're back in this room, there's only one more choice of what to do. It's this go right, which I think I'm pretty sure was the next one in the sequence. Then we'll click on that. Now, I think there's a couple more to do. So again, I will just check that journal again, just to make sure we do the right one. Otherwise, you have to start the whole thing again, I think. So we've went to the right, so now it's up and down. So up is probably still the same one as before. So we've got a left and we've got a right. So we want the up. little campfire up here. I've never quite worked out how to get to it as anything. I suppose I could fly, but... In fact, maybe I will just... we have used quite a lot of spells now, and I think there's more combat that's going to be coming up. Although we've teleported now to this area. And the next one's down, isn't it? So again, it's this down one that we pressed before in here.
I think this one is
And this activates another teleporter. Right, and that's good. But before we do that, what I am going to do, I'm going to try and open up this campfire spot. And we will camp because we've used quite a lot of slots and stuff. So we're going to go to her. Hopefully I've got spell slots left. I do. We're going to cast Flying on Boring. And he's just going to come over here and knock down this box. You actually can't get up here with spider climb because of these railings. I did check earlier, but they just said there was no path. But now he's knocked down the box, we can all get up here. I don't think there's anything else to do, but we'll camp. We haven't leveled up, so I don't think any of the spells will have defaulted or anything, so we'll just leave that as it is, and we'll go over here to the teleporter. So we're in this little area now. It's this area that was just beyond these barred walls here, and there's some enemies that are running in. We'll let them come. I think they're just running. I think they know we're here. They do. Yeah. Let them do that. Great. I was hoping the wizard would go first because I've noticed that these enemies are all quite nicely grouped together. So what we're going to do is use our fancy new fireball spell here. I'm going to cast it over here. We're going to try and hit them all. In fact, is there only 5 or 1, 2, 3, 4? I think this is all of them. So we'll just try and get them all in there. And they all fail, so they all take 31 damage, and actually that kills 3 of them immediately. And one of them is looking very poorly, and another one's on about half health. So that was pretty effective. Let's bring our ranger up. I won't bother firing an arrow, I don't think. Actually we will. We might be able to kill it. It will be resistant. So it's not going to do much damage. It might do enough. In fact, it does. We've got another arrow, so we'll use our hunter's mark on this one as it's got a bit more health. See, that one resists, and we didn't do very much damage. He does a bit. Okay. With boring, I think I'll just dash up. Can't do anything though. With Fluffy, we will. Now we've got all our slots back. We'll use. I don't tend to use these level 2 spells, so what we'll do is we'll cast the guiding bolt as a level 2. And it might be enough to kill him. Not quite, 16, still got some health. But our wizard's going next, and we'll just use Firebolt. I don't think he's got that much left. Excellent. Let's see what they were holding in case it was anything good. Got some gold, normal armor weapons. I will take the arrows though. I do sometimes use those. Take the gold. Something to sell. Ooh, what's this? Let's have a quick look at this. Okay. Don't know quite what the significance of that is. We've got another little floor tile to stand on here. I'll just have a look at what that does.
I heard some kind of mechanism.
Okay, I think this has opened something. I'm not entirely sure what. Ah, is there a door there? So let's take the range around. Have a quick look in this box. And got. Won't take everything just because I don't want that candle in my inventory, so we'll leave that. And then what we'll do is bring her all the way around here. She'll probably be able to do that on spider climb. I think the other characters could jump across, but we'll just do it with her for now. Because what we're going to do is knock this stuff out of the way. And then everyone can get across. And I think that looks like another combat there. So I assume... Let's bring these two, just in case that door closes, let's just bring these two here first. I'm not quite sure how he'll get in there. But let's see. Yeah, can he climb up? No. Does he find another way? No. So how would he get up? Yeah, okay, well... I'm not sure. I mean, how I'll do it is I'll move the ranger up to stand on this tile. Because with spider climb she'll be able to get on top of the bars. Oh, no. So that's what I didn't want to do. We've activated this combat now and our paladin can't get to it. So, he'll just have to not do anything. Got our wizard. Do Scorching Ray. We'll do all four on him. He's the only enemy. Does quite a lot of damage. In fact, it almost kills him. So we should be okay. Bring Fluffy over. We'll just use a level 1 guiding bolt and maybe that'll be enough. Yes. So while we're here with Fluffy, let's just try standing on that and see what it does. That opened this door. So now what the ranger can do is come and just knock this box down and then Boring should be able to get up. Let's do that. Ugh. Right, okay.
I heard some kind of mechanism.
So here we've got a bit of gold. We've got a crafting recipe for it's like poison arrows or something like that, which I don't tend to worry too much about. The enemy didn't have anything good. We'll take the arrows again. I think what we'll do, we'll leave the ranger standing on this tile. I mean, we could take the long way around, but what I'll do instead is just bring these three through and then let the ranger climb over. Oh, Boring didn't move. Right.
I heard some kind of mechanism.
Yeah, the spider climb thing's great. Just makes some of these puzzle areas that bit easier. And then, although once they were in here, they could press this button, I think, and it just activates something. What did it activate, actually, saying that? I can't quite tell. Never mind. Oh, it was this door. And that means we can get here. We can open this door and just make a bit of a shortcut, but we don't need to. We're all here, so... Quick look at this mirror. I suspect he's going to say the same thing. Oh, it's an odd painting. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's quite odd. That's just in there, so we'll open this door. Ooh, and a battle. There's quite a few enemies, actually. Scanish little sorcerer. I haven't seen one of these before. What did he do? He slowed someone, so he slowed the ranger, which is not good. I'm a little worried he'll just counterspell anything we cast. So let's just use our... Oh, we can't even see him. Hang on. Let's move back here. We'll use our cantrip in case he counterspells this. No, in fact he didn't do anything. Just took it full to the face. So we've got Fluffy now. Let's quickly switch back to our melee because we're going to come in this room and try and see wherever all the other enemies are. Yeah, so we've got a couple in this corner and probably a couple in this room. I'd like to concentrate on this skeletal sorcerer first, so we'll try... Let's do the fireball. Could I... I can hit all three of those and not myself, so let's do that. 3 failures on the save, so the skeletal sorcerer is dead and these two have taken quite a bit of damage, so that's quite successful. Now we've got our slowed ranger, so what does slowed mean? Oh, okay. Perhaps because the sorcerer died it got cancelled, maybe? It's got disadvantage. Oh, that's because we're holding the bow. Hang on, let's switch back to swords. Should be able to get rid of this white. We'll attack the knight, but I think he's going to be resistant to the piercing, but we'll see what happens. We actually crit, but we still don't do very much damage. Now it's their turn. So boring now. What I think I'll do is come over to this white and just try and lock him down there so he doesn't sort of run up to our spellcasters. We've got loads of spell slots. Let's do our Divine Favor here. Do a bit more damage, and we'll smite him as well if we can make contact. At least one time. Another one of those might be enough to kill him. Let's try without smite. I'll do 15. So he's only got the 2 hit points remaining. So let's bring our wizard in. Should be safe enough with these two locked up in melee. And he's got 2, so we'll do magic missile. We'll do 1 on him, and we'll do 3 on the knight and see what happens. Took down 1. The knight's still got a little bit. Tempted to leave him for the ranger, so what I'll do with the cleric is just sort of pull him into... These archers are quite weak, so we'll just give him a bash. And miss. Never mind. Right, this should take the knight down. It does. Can she reach the archers? She can, so let's try and take at least one of these guys down. Yeah, 2 hit points, we can probably do that even though it's piercing. There it goes. And we've just got the 1 archer left, and they're quite weak, so we're not worried about this. They just missed completely. So boring. We'll dash him in. We can't really do anything else though. Can the wizard see the archer? Yes. So he's got 13 hit points. We've got a chance of doing that with a firebolt. 2d10 potentially. 2 hit points short. Doesn't matter. I think I'm just going to end his turn and we'll bring the ranger in. We'll have 3 attacks to try and get 2 damage, so that should be doable. That's 1 miss. And there we go. Great. There's a book to click on here. Right. We'll have a quick look at that, what that skeleton sorcerer dropped. I think the others will probably just be fairly basic equipment. Gemstone pendant. That's probably something to sell. Take the scrolls. Jewel bracelet, I think is just something to sell. Yeah, so there's a few things there. I think it's just this door in here now, isn't it? Ooh. I think we found Mardracht.
Who are you?
How did you get in here?
Master Murderer,
You know my name? How do you know my name?
we represent the Legacy Council, Master, and we mean you no harm.
No harm. No harm, they say. They always say that. Always. They lie. Get out! I can still defend myself, you know.
The guest appearance by Burgess Meredith there. Right, so we can see what chance of success we'll have on these dialogue options. They're not great. We've got a 10% chance of intimidating him, 25% chance of persuading him, but we have a 50% chance of deceiving him, so we'll do that.
You're
Maybe
right
that's a bit
to
of a
fear
coin
us
flip.
and those who sent us. We're powerful, but you don't have to die. The gods have commanded us to kill you.
I knew it.
But we don't need to do that. If you'll help us. We must have the gem of necromancy.
The gem, but
But without your gem, we can't remake the crown. Without the crown, we can't defeat the gods.
Ah, we actually pass it. That's good.
the gods? I don't... The crown? This is what you came for. Take it, and leave me alone.
So, that's it.
Yes. I can feel its power. It's incredible.
Don't let it overwhelm you. Necromancy is dark magic.
That's right. We should probably sell it. How much do you think a smallish palace costs these days?
Stop it. You know we can't do that.
We must get it back to the council.
Can't blame me for trying.
Quite a lot of relationship boosts there. In fact, yeah, going on quite nicely with a couple of those now. Let's just see. I don't think he's in this room, so I think we can loot with relative impunity here now. So let's have a look in this chest. Right, we need to roll at least a 10 to get there. We just get it. So we have a diamond, which we can craft with. We have an unidentified potion. Looks like another strength potion. Another scroll. And a bag of holding, which is pretty nice, because we can treble our carrying capacity with that. So what we'll do... Because Boring is our strongest character, he's kind of our pack mule, really, for the party. So let's give him that. Give him that there. We'll give him the strength potion as well. And we can see he can currently carry up to 360 pounds, or whatever they measure the weight in. Whereas if we put this in place of his current backpack, it goes up to 900 there, so he can carry loads of stuff now. We'll just swap the arrows out and the bolts while we're here. There's another gate in here. Let's have a quick look what's in this room. Ah. Now I think if you get in a fight with Mardracht, what you can do is you're able to open that up. I think he may drop a key or something, or when he dies it just opens, but I don't know how to get in there when we didn't attack him. We'll go through this little gate first. Ooh. Okay. So we have teleported outside of the castle, and all the skeletons are attacking me. Which wasn't quite what I was expecting to happen. In fact, can we even... I don't know if we can open the gate during combat. I'll presume we can, because otherwise I don't know how we're going to get all these skeletons. Most of them seem to be quite weak, so let's just try and get inside and then deal with them while we're in there. Let's dash him up. Once I'm there, can I actually click on this turn? No. Or can I? I can. Right, so the gate's open, so we can probably take other characters through there. What we'll do, we'll bring Marsaili just... Where's this? He's up there. We probably can't see that one, but we can see the skeleton on the parapet here to the right. So let's equip our bow. We'll put the hunter's mark on it as well, may as well. And attack him. Great, does enough damage. And we still have an attack, so we'll put one... The Enforcer's quite strong. We'll try and take down the basic enemies first, maybe. Or at least a few of them. And again, we take one out, so that's already 2 down. Then we've got Boring, who is going to take a little while to get into combat. We'll bring him up. So all the skeletons inside this keep now are activated. I don't know. There's a few that are grouped together, and a bit of fog of war here, so there might be more. So what I might do is stick the fireball in now. In fact, I can only cast it at that range, so... This is the Enforcer's a stronger enemy, so we can hopefully chip off a bit of his health. And we do. They both fail, so they both take 33 damage. In fact, the other one's dead. He runs up. I don't think we need to shield that. We take, what was it, 4 damage? That's fine. Quite nimble, these skeletons, aren't they? Right, so Fluffy's turn. Let's just bonk this on the head and see if that's enough. Yep. We'll run in as well. I think there might be more in here. I think this was probably just the enemies on this side of the keep, actually. And we could bring... In fact, we will. Let's bring her all the way up here. She can spider climb, so she's just going to run up the wall. And we're going to put a hunter's mark on... Doesn't really matter which. Maybe this one. So they're dead.
Well struck.
We get another attack, so we'll do this one as well. He's still up. Still got 3 hit points. We're boring into the keep a little bit. Doesn't seem to be anything around here. Oh, that's a hit. Only 2 points though. Is he going to go all the way back? Not quite. I think there's a chance there's more around here, so we'll keep pushing in and just see if we activate any other enemies. Here we go, so I think we'll just hit him with our bow. Actually crit, we only need to do 3 damage, do a lot more than that. So that's all the XP. We'll just regroup here in the courtyard, and now that we're here we may as well have a little look round. There's a plaque of some kind here. Okay, nothing too special. Have a look in this tower. Nothing there. Some more stuff around here. Oh, looks like another way into the castle there. Let's push this. Just because we can. It doesn't really do... We won't bother pushing that other one. I'm not quite sure what that would achieve. Let's have a go look in here. Okay, so there's another... Oh, there are enemies in here, and there's another way into the castle, possibly. Was it 4 ghouls again? So there must be another way that you can sort of come round and get in there that we didn't find the first time.
You'll die like the rest.
But not on that turn. I don't know where the other 2 are. I think there's a room back there, isn't it? They're probably in there. Got a couple of scorching rays left, so we'll use both. We'll use one of those on these 2.
I trained
Killed
hard
one.
for this.
Oh, we're gonna switch back to our swords first. Yeah, because there's another ghoul back here. He's dead. Let's just position her here, just to maybe get a attack of opportunity on one if they show their face. I probably could have readied an attack there. I kind of was a bit hasty. Now, can we do anything with the crown? No, we took that other gem. I don't think we can. No, it's just that revivify thing, isn't it? We will dash him over. We'll position him here. There we go. So you might get a couple of... Nope, they didn't try and run past, so we didn't get any area of attack of opportunities. Try the favourite guiding bolt.
Misaye, evil, mountain.
Ooh, did quite a bit. Let's bring our wizard over. We'll just use our cantrip. That's probably going to be enough for this first call.
Evil, Malmis.
And it was.
Not
Quite
bad,
a good hit, in
eh?
fact. And now our ranger. I think as long as she hits all three of these, that should be enough. Nope, just the two required. Now, I will try that passage, but first of all, we're just going to have a look around this keep area and just see if we find all the stuff that we can. See, there's another basket to loot in here. We'll have a look what's in there. Oops. Some money, got a scroll. In fact, we'll take all that. Another bit back here, which looks empty. There is something else over here. And there's another door back there as well, so we'll have a look in there too. Ah, haha. So these are the third set of bones that we were looking for the dwarf. So that's good. Look through this door. And there's something else back there as well. In fact, there's another gate area here. Have a quick look at this plaque or a button or whatever that is. Captain Fancy Pants can muck out his own damn horse. Okay. Ooh, and there's another thing to loot up here, so we'll quickly scoot up there. Let's do it with our ranger. I think the others are going to be a little while getting here. Got some money, got another strength potion. Take all that. Oops. So, I think what we'll do, we'll head down this little pothole here. I'm not quite sure what we'll find. We've already done the castle. Maybe it's we end up in a slightly different room. Not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've actually come to the exact same place we did before. The characters that are in here are still friendly towards us. That's good. Yeah. I think what I'll probably do is push on to the next area, because what I want to do, I didn't want to just leave this place on foot. I want to go into the big teleport gate that's in Mardrak's room, which will take us straight back to the capital city. I was just thinking, do I need to go back and see that dwarf first, though, is the only thing. Let's have a look, his bones. There, so we don't actually need to go back and talk to him. We can just take them to the antiquarians in Caer Kiflin, which we're going to go and speak to anyway, so we'll just, yeah, we'll try and get back to this major gate and we'll head straight there.
Good arms you got.
So if we head across to, in fact, I wonder if we can just sort of, yeah, so we can, ooh, there's a little area back here we didn't even find the last time, so we'll go and have a look back there and see if there's anything good. Okay, can't do that. What's blocking us? Not sure. We'll have to do it on foot. So we want to get... Can we get here? I think we can. Not quite sure what was blocking us. What are we doing for XP? Ooh, we only need 26 XP to get to the next level, which would be quite good. That'd be level 6. So I think, where did we go before? Before we didn't even look in this area back here, did we? Where did we go? We just ran straight into our room, didn't we? So actually, let's just poke our noses around here. And if we're lucky, there might be something we can do to just get a little bit more XP to level up. Let's actually we'll have a go at attacking these blinds. Bring a bit of light into the room. That's because I do actually remember this area now, and I think we're about to be attacked. Will we have time to get this one done? There we go. And we just move up here. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Good. So we've put some daylight in this room now, which hopefully will hinder them slightly. Cast a spell. We don't have any more fireballs, sadly, so we'll do the scorching ray. We'll put how much? We don't know how much health this ghast has, but we'll put all 4 bolts into him. He's the most dangerous enemy here.
A palpable hit.
Still alive. I was hoping to take boring. Actually, I will. Let's do that. Even though he's going to get an attack on us, he does do a bit of damage. Only 4. And we'll take a couple of whacks at this ghast, and we will smite.
Good kill.
So we have another attack. So let's go and attack this ghoul over here. We'll smite. I think we're going to be leveling up, so we want to be resting as soon as we can anyway. That's good. If I move boring here, he can hopefully kind of get in the way of these two a little bit. We've got our ranger.
More
That's
coming
that
your
one, and
way.
we'll bring her up round to this one as well if we can. I think we can. There we go. So I like this Swift Blade class. You get more movement, you get more attacks. It's a very good addition to the game, I think. And we're going to let's cast a standard guiding bolt. We'll do it on one of these full strength. Oh, that's another ghast down here. I didn't even see that. So we do quite. That was actually a crit. So we do quite a nice lot of damage to him. Now we will attack. We will smite. Might kill him. And we do. And that ghast, he's going to move up and yeah. So I thought he'd try and get to our wisdom, but actually, although he got there, he's attacking boring. That's a miss. So we should be quite easy to finish these off. Let's if we use the acid splash. Actually, I think he's going to be immune, isn't he? Yeah, never mind. Bit of a waste, but it's okay.
One less enemy.
And we won't bother moving him up because I think the ranger's going to be able to finish this one off quite easily. And does. So that should be us levelling up. We've got 425 from that. Yep, so we'll be level 6 next time we rest, which is nice. We're going to continue to just have a look in this library back here and see if there's anything good. Let's see. Oh yeah, we get a crafting manual, which is for leather armor of survival. I think we have primed leather armor actually. I know it's hide armor that we've got, isn't it? Yeah. I'll look at this other bookshelf. And there's something up here as well. We've got a breastplate schematic. Let's have a quick look at that. Prime breastplate and mithril stone, which we don't have either. We'll look if we can. Ghoul's Caress. I don't know what that is. Potion, I think. Poison arrow. Poison bolt. We're going to have a little look at this thing up here as well. Just a bit of gold and reagent. That's fine, it's the schematics there that were the nice thing to find, really. Considering we missed that area completely the first time we came here. So we're going to have to go back through her chambers. And the puzzle area that's beyond this, I think we haven't got a shortcut, but we can pretty much go almost straight to the end. And I think there's a campfire there as well, actually, in that area, isn't there? So we'll rest there and level up before moving on to the major gate.
Okay, you're tough.
Good, she didn't lock it behind us. And we want to go... No, that's not that area, is it? It's here. So I think what we'll do is we'll just come up to the campfire in this area. I love this running around on the walls thing. What are you saying there? She didn't get there much quicker.
It seems effortless.
Yes, we're going to rest and we're going to level up. Hopefully. Yeah. Ooh, can we get to what item can we attune? I haven't seen... We must have found something. Ring of Necromancy, which gives us an extra AC and +1 to saving throws. So what I'll probably do is give that to Boring. Try and stack his AC as much as possible, because I'd like to get him using a greatsword at some point. Level up. So we get a Paladin class feature, this Aura of Protection, which gives all our surrounding allies a saving throw bonus, which is quite nice. That's just a passive thing. I don't think we can attune anything else, can we? No. So let's level up. Now we can choose another favoured enemy here. We had Undead the first time. And we get to choose a different one here. So what I think we'll do is go for Aberration. I think when you get enemies that are aberrations, they tend to be quite dangerous ones, so it's quite good to be able to get any bonus damage you can on them. And I don't really know what other favoured terrain we could get. We'll go Swamp. I think we go to a swamp at some point. We're not going to worry about unlearning any spells. Level up Fluffy. Gets an extra spell slot, an extra channel divinity to use between rests, which is quite good. Herald of Battle. Allies in adjacent cells gain +1 on attack rolls, damage, AC, and saving throws, which is quite nice. There's probably a channel divinity talent, isn't it? And a wizard. Extra 3rd level spell slot, 2 more spells to choose. Arcane Fury, so add your proficiency bonus, which I think is +3 now, and intelligence bonus, which is +5, so that's +8 to our evocation spell damage for 1 minute. So +8 to things like Fireball and Scorching Ray for the whole of one combat, really. I think we get one of use of those per long rest, so it's pretty much for boss fights and things like that. Now, are there any other level 3 spells that we want? Lightning Bolt's quite a good one. I'll have that. And we probably don't want too many level 3 spells just yet, because we won't be able to cast that many. At level 2... So this is the Scorching Ray level, which we use quite a lot of. Level 1... Not seeing a huge amount. We'll take a whole person, maybe. We probably won't be able to have that active, because what we want to do is we want to have Lightning Bolt active. So let's, we'll take off whole person, we'll make Lightning Bolt active, and the rest are fine. Have a quick look at the other spellcasters, because like I said, it does get defaulted when you, I think it's when you add new slots, so we'll take off that good and evil thing, and can we add anything over here in level 3? Don't need Revivify, we've got that on the crown now. Might take, I'll take a Dispel Magic, you never know, might need it. That's good, so we're going to go round to this... Ooh, I'm going to say this teleporter, but it's not there anymore. What can we do? What can we do? I think we needed to open up this door, so what I might do is just... I'll send the... I think the ranger will be able to get there with spider climb. No. That's a bit annoying. Maybe we could fly? Let's try casting fly. I'll do it on the ranger as well.
Arcana Muto Verive!
We want to get around here. Oh, okay, that's getting a bit annoying. Okay. We definitely not get around there. We want to get in here, don't we? I'll tell you what, we'll leave it there for now. I was going to end it quite soon anyway. What I'll do is I'll have a sort of click around and a bit of an experiment and see if I can get into this next area to get back to the master's study. So, yeah, well, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this, then please do like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time where we'll finish off this Dark Castle area and move on to the next main mission. Thanks very much for watching.